Hello and welcome to Snettertons farm. You catch us here at the sawmill, and we're now into the last period of winter. It's a pretty cold day here on the farm. It's -3 degrees. I should basically be shivering because, as you will see, my farm has no jacket on. So here we are on the farm, and what we're going to do is we're going to do some logging today, and we're going to go off into those actually what we're probably going to do is going to do round the area close to the actual entranceway. We'll kind of push into it, I think, and go from there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of logging. So probably just head up here and we kind of work in this area around the sort of main kind of area. You can see the logging area here kind of just extends out into this alongside the field. We've got trees there. It's going to be interesting because we've got area down there. I'm just wondering how we're actually going to get to that. So we're just going to have a look around. Quite a lot of trees here to do. So how do we get to a lot of these? Is going to be the question. Because essentially there is that kind of valley-esque element to this area. We've got to get the equipment in, and that includes Scorpion King, it includes the tractor trailer. We're going to probably have to come down this way actually. Some of this. It's going to be an interesting kind of thing. Let's see what we can do with the quite heavy sort of woodland down here. And how we're going to actually log this area is an important element, because we've got, a limited amount of trees. I think we'll actually probably end up here to log, and an interesting area to do it in. We're already on the other side of the kind of water here, so we are limited by what we can do. Let's see, I'm not even sure we're able. Oh, we could. Okay, we can. It does loop round, so we have, we have options. We definitely have options for getting in. One of the things we have to avoid, and this is important, is we have to avoid when we've got a full load of wood going across this. If we go across this, I think it sells. I'm not sure, but I actually think it sells if we go across here. So we need to avoid that. It's a selling point for wood. Actually, maybe not. I'm not sure what this is. Mill pond. If you want to sell wood, drop it into the mill pond. Oh, I see. So you drop it into there. I don't know. I got a funny feeling we have to make sure we avoid it. That's fine, because we've got two entranceways here into the actual yard. Now, we're going to start. We're not going to use the sawmill here. We're actually going to set up this guy here with some wood. We're going to set up wherever it is. We are going to set up the wood chipper. Ah, there it is. Taffy's tables over here. So Taffy's tables and this guy here. what we'll actually end up doing is probably setting up the wood chipper first, because we do need some fuel for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy and move him into woodland. Kind of find a spot to start working. This is our pond scorpion king. We haven't done any logging for a while, so we're definitely going to start. Now, one of the things to kind of note, I'm going to see where we can get in here. I think actually this is probably our starting point. Get into this main kind of area up here, from here. So let's clear the entranceway for this kind of area. So it basically makes it easier for us to get vehicles in and out. So we'll start here, and this area is going to become pretty important. I've been working on getting the production elements added to the map, ready for Year 2, which effectively is coming up in quite, well, not that far off, to be honest, because we are in the last period of winter. So let me just get the harvester turned on. I'm going to change the cut length to meters. Harvester is turned on. Just going to re-familiarise myself with Austin's file. We have 2 Scorpion Kings on the farm at the moment. One is up by the other logging area. I'm just going to move this to the side, although I kind of wanted to cut that tree there. I should have done that first. I want to get this off the road, so tree on the road when we're cutting, so turn myself around again so it's facing the right way. Because this area is actually an interesting area, because we can't really plant here. We'll figure out how we're going to. We are making a right roll mess of this, by the way. I'm actually going to have to pop this down on the side of the road here, because it's literally... I can't see a thing. There's too many trees here. I've got to get rid of some of these trees. So yeah, the new area that I've basically sort of set up on the kind of modification of the map is this entire sawmill area has had a wood products mill added, which is basically the kind of paper and cardboard production that we had on Cherry Hills, and then I have added What else? What else have we added? We added the charcoal production as well. So that charcoal production we had on Cherry Hills, that's been added. That's been added too. I've already got the cherry thing on there. Well, the cherry orchard and the apple orchard, and so they've basically been put in place. We've also got central distribution as well. That's kind of shaping up. I've got a few things to do, ready to get it ready. There is a reason why I had this on. Basically, so I could see what I was cutting. The only reason you have the help on, especially when you're using it, so you can see where the cut is kind of set up. So yeah, we've got central distributions on. So we've got 2 orchards in. My first version of the dairy is on. I haven't added the. I was wanting to kind of do the dairy to do a bit more than cheese and milk. And a tree here. So I need to do a bit more than that, but I haven't quite got those extra bits done yet. So we will basically be adding those at some point as well. I'm going to grab the. I'm going to move this up a bit. Grab the trailer. Because I don't want to move some of this out of the way. It's going to get a bit crowded here. So come over, grab this guy. So we shall. Some of this out of the way. We want right side. Start load. Let's just load that in for a second. I don't really want to. We really should use actual manual loading, but I want to be super realistic and all that. But actual out of the way. I kind of pop this here for a moment. And this guy. We are accustomed to using the Scorpion King. We've had quite a lot of practice. If you ever watched our Cherry Hill series, we cut down over 6 million litres of trees. Gone into that position. So you kind of got what I was kind of hoping to do. Cut. Used to. Because it does that if we do that, which is kind of handy. I think we'll probably need 2 loads from trees here. So many cam using, so cool. That is actually good. That is good and full actually. I'll back this up. Try and get this around there. Right, don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. Let's stop the auto load. I don't have far to go. Where am I going? We're going to. Let's go over here. We have to stay clear of that little section there because that is the tail point. I think we can load either side, to be honest. Ooh, load out. So, we want to unload, but we want to unload to the right. Not that unload. That's 160,000 litres there. That will start off, and that'll be enough to get that going because we just want enough wood to get some fuel for the essentially the couple of things we're going to be running on now which are going to require fuel, which is going to be the new kind of board production for what do you call it, for charcoal and for the board production that we're going to basically just do on that's on the lot at the moment, which is what we're going to fill up next. We need about the same amount of wood. I'm not going to stack this onto the wagon, I'm just going to kind of cut this and drop this. Probably pick this up, working a bit. We should get rid of the stumps. We probably will at some point, just not today, as it were. We will need a stump cutter. There's some little trees here which I really don't want to cut. Now, from what I understand, this is probably the reason why we won't actually do it, is I think it takes 5 years for saplings to grow into cuttable size. That could be way too long. That's actually a long time. What we'll do at some point is we will plant some trees. We'll use placeable trees. Can we get us new trees? And that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I would plant them, but I think it's going to take way too long for them to grow. Stage we can use. So we will be careful, but we'll definitely. We're going to back up a bit. Drop this down here, just making it up. We've got a few trees. Yep. And I don't really want to. This one. It's a pretty big tree, this one. This is a nice big 30-odd footer. It's good, we haven't had one of those. Look. I think it's like a stage 5 tree. We've used different placeable trees in the past on Pine, Pine Cove, and we used a few placeable cherry hills. We're now actually cutting them down. We ended up just cutting so much of them. I'm going to remember, Cherry Hills has a lot of forestry on it, even though it doesn't actually look like it, it does have quite a large amount of forestry. We end up we ended up with a lot of wood. This is a more challenging forestry environment, I have to admit. I mean, Cherry Hills is quite straightforward. We have kind of not flat but undulating forests, which were big. There's no mountains. We've got essentially rock here, if we can take this all out. This is a kind of it's in almost a little bit of a valley almost. It's in quite a tight little area. Got quite a few little things planned for the new map as well. So we've got there's going to be a bakery. There's going to be a lot of the same functions that we had on Cherry Hills, to be honest. I am literally effectively just importing a lot of the Cherry Hills stuff. But I'm going to add a couple of other new things. There's a couple of fish farm mods around that I like the look of. I think I am going to play with one of those a little bit to kind of make something with that. I wonder if it's actually there's a what do you call it? I wonder if it's a placeable that I'm going to basically look at, or if it was actually I've seen it on a map. One of the map reviews we did relatively recently. Just going to grab the truck so I can clear out some way. One of the map reviews we did recently had fish farm on it. I think it was using this very same fish farm mod that I've seen. How full is that? That's pretty full, actually. Let's stop that auto load because we're going to turn around. This is going to be tricky. Don't want to overfill. Don't want to fall over. Wood chipper's going, so that's fine. And we're just going to knock this into the board. Billy's boards? Yes, Billy's boards. Right, got some Tim's tables as well. Billy's boards. We just drive around this way. $120k. Take, so we've basically dropped to 120k. Let's go to the tables next, and we'll drop off this load. We still have a bit to pick up. Now let's just see how much we have. I think so. We're 75% full. We put 90 okay in there. That's enough for the moment. We'll probably do another logging episode very soon. That should be enough for a little while. So yes, I'm just going to head back up here and pick up the remaining bits while we close out. So this has been Snettertons farm. We have basically been doing a bit of logging down at the sawmill. It is essentially the last day of winter, so kind of really don't have a huge amount of normal farm tasks to do. So we are doing some of our area jobs. Which just need a bit of kind of production. So we've basically set up the wood chipper. We've set up the sawmill that produces boards. We've kind of dropped some logs into Taffy's tables, which we're just going to drop a few more in. And effectively, this site will be up and running it properly pretty soon. We can't get Billy's boards operational just yet because we do need to drop in some fuel. For that we've got the wood chips which are coming through the wood chipper. So that was kind of the point of the wood chipper being filled up. So just going to drop these last couple of logs in here. You can see the wood chippers busily working away. Put that in there. That's basically filled that up. We've got, I can't remember actually how much this is going to take, but it's actually probably just jump out and check. But this was our second logging episode, really. 61%. It's our second logging episode here on Snettertons farm, and we will be doing a bit more, obviously. The new modifications to the map will be coming in very soon, and some of those are actually pretty logging heavy. So we've got this entire area here. We've just kind of made this very small dent, really, in this kind of area just here. We're going to leave the vehicles just on the site. I'm going to make sure this is turned off as well. And we are going to finish up the episode looking at some trees. So yeah, if you've enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of Snettertons Farm or our other series, please subscribe to the channel. And with that, thank you all for watching. Have a great day and see you guys next time. Goodbye.